In there. Hold on. Let's do this. Folks like to see where you going, where you riding and shit. They like to be like, what you doing, Josie? What you own, Josie? How you feel, Josie? Damn. Somewhere I left my headphone. I gotta find it. If not, don't worry about it. Hope to dear God I ain't on Bluetooth. Oh, man, that was almost gonna be terrible.
In 200 feet, turn right onto Middleton Way.
Too far.
At the light, turn right onto Middleton.
Too far?
The cheese is a large sum of money. Paper cheese bros and brothers balling on your fucking heads that got it off the piling set lenders. And we can't forget the spenders.
What is that?
Paper cheese!
All right. After having so much go on, I couldn't stand it, you know, and realizing I left my headphones. It's getting too late at night for me to ride the bike, you know, with no headphones. I mean, with no headlights, any back lights of any sort. So, calling it a night. I actually started early. Like, it's like, yo, it's been a rough start with me and DoorDash. Like, just being for real. It's like, I can't win from losing, but I'm gonna stop saying that because I'm attracting abundance. I am attracting online sales. People shop at my website every day. I am attracting online sales. People shop at my website every day. I should have put that in my bio, in my description. Link in the description, josiefuller.com. It's on the rest of my videos. If you know, you watch me or look me up, josiefuller.com, joseyfuller.com. I still have not figured out how to, like, you know, how to like add comments while I'm on my live. I have to, like, because I only have one device right now, so I got to get another device. I mean, I only have one device right now, so I got to get another device so I can watch my live and stream it and be in the comments while I'm doing my live, and that way I can, you know, actually comment while I'm watching my own live from another device, like fire. And then I can post josiefuller.com. If anybody comes into the stream, if you could take 2 seconds to look it up and then put it in the comment section, josiefuller.com. Like, I'm on the bike. I have to shoot with, like, the right hand right now. So to show you guys a little bit of what I'm, you know, low visibility hits hard. Took a DoorDash that took me into the future of Greer. A bunch of futures. Actually, like I said, it's been okay. It ain't been like the greatest dash day, but it's been like a dash day. Like, you know, just being like, yo, Josie, where are you going? What are you doing? Well, you know, I tried it. Every day I actually tried some way. It rained on me for 2 days last week, and I couldn't do it. Or 2 days this week, and I couldn't get out. I actually tried it, though. You know, if you go back and watch my lives, you got some live broadcasts where I was, like, trying to DoorDash, and I was like, oh, this ain't gonna work. I'm in the rain with it. But like I said, those coming in, if you could take 2 seconds, subscribe, you know, like, share, follow, help me catch on to the algorithm while I try to avoid being hit by a car or anything like that. Technically, I can't see at night, so I definitely don't need to be on a bike, let alone in the inside of a car. Like, I had like this, I did a video where it was like me driving at night, and a friend underneath was like, you know damn well, but your ass do not need to be on the road at night. And I was like, if only she knew it was AI, and AI is a beast. You feel me? AI is a beast. Yo, artificial intelligence, Gemini, Copilot, all of it, it's beast. ChatGPT, It's becoming even more beastlier. Look at that shit fire. You know what I mean? It's becoming even more beastlier, you know, by the day. You know, I'm getting ready to go work on my content for the day, on my late night content or my nighttime content, because, you know, basically I'm gonna just edit some stuff and make some, you know, dope ass photos. Waffle House. I remember my bro had a logo. My boy Cam, T Cam, had a logo where his logo is like the Waffle House logo. And everybody like, why are you taking the Waffle House logo? And he like, it's not, it's my logo. We're like, okay, to each his own, you know. It's like a beautiful twilight, you know. Very, very beautiful twilight. I got to see one of the most beautiful openings to the silhouette of the moon, the new moon I've ever seen in November. Like amazing. I'm waiting for that full moon energy to actually hit me and manifest some great things in my life. You know, see any numbers to match your synchronicity. Waffle House, go to the Waffle House, get you some Waffle House. You dig? Get you some Waffle House, fuck on your cheek. Anyway, it's been like crazy though, y'all. Like I took that DoorDash order. This morning it started humming, but it was tricking me. It's like soon as I cut it on, I was sitting at the house and it bring, bring at like 7 a.m. I'm like, it's never going off when I'm at the house. It did it twice. So I just grabbed everything and ran out the house. Of course, I had to like not take the first order that came through. So the second one was like a McDonald's order. It was pretty dope. And then, you know, like it just kept going. I took a Burger King. I went back to Burger King, got something to eat. It wasn't number like $4. I'd be like tweaking off of how much money DoorDash just pays you. Even assuming you're on a bike. Like being on a bike, I've been trying to raise money. It ain't been working. It just ain't been working. I've been hoping to save my life. It ain't been working. When I get in a car with a friend, the app goes dry. It's like, what the fuck? Like hum now, nigga, hum that I'm in the car. So now I can get to the orders and just keep going. But you know, few and far in between, it makes you look like your app just doesn't work effectively. So I'm like, yo, my app just doesn't work effectively. Like, I don't know. But I get orders like few and far in between. Like this, I'm gonna say it like this. Door dashing on a bike is like, yo, you can win. You can probably win, but you'll only win like if you're like on an e-bike or if you're like in a small, big city where everything's close by and all the restaurants are in one area, and when it sends you out to some area, it's like 2-3 minutes back to the actual restaurant area. You can see the area that I be trying to hold down actually has quite a few restaurants. You know, it's enough going on for me to be like, okay, what are we doing with life? Nice cars, nice cars, nice cars. Fire. I love it. Got the Aarons, the Sphinx. Y'all ain't never seen a Sphinx, you know. Never seen a Sphinx in your life. What? The freak wrong with you? I be like trying to hold myself up, doing dangerous shit. It's not like I'm the Willie King. I would never call myself the Willie King. There's just not a Willie King in me. But there is a Josie Fuller King of Soul within me. I'm the King of Soul, so that's got to count for something. Like, yo, I hit my head on this sign one day, and it smacked my necklace off my neck. I ain't seen my necklace since. I'm mad. I'm been like, yo, damn. That shit smacked me that hard. Feel like it knocked money off of me, like coins, like I was Sonic that day. Bling! Oh. This what happens. Was I muted the whole time? Hell yeah, I had muted the live. We muted the live. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? What's up, Sherry? Morgan, what's up? How you feel? How's everybody feeling? Yo, how you feeling? Is everybody okay? I almost died just now. Like, let me know you guys can hear me. You said you guys can't hear me. Can you hear me or can you not hear me? Bet. Okay. See, when I almost died, I muted the phone and that shit was fire. Like, I was like, oh God, I was about to be giving God my it almost worked out story. God, it was okay. It almost worked out. I had some good chances. It was good. Can't wait for the next go around. You dig? Just enjoying my life to the fullest, the best I can, choosing to be happy. You know, DoorDash was like, oh my God. Yo, I was like, yo, in Atlanta, I couldn't eat DoorDash. I was Grubhubbing, but I had a car, so I was Uber eating and shit too. Oh shit, I think I might have messed the bike up, you guys. I'm gonna drive slow to get home, you know. So my folks, I think my folks are losing faith in me. They're like, well, your ass cannot make money. I'm like, well, I am attracting sales. People shop at my website every day. Manifestation, positive quotes, that's the type of stuff I tell myself. You gotta stay positive, y'all. If not, then shit, you're gonna get impaled by something you just did not see coming because you was depressed. So I try not to be depressed. There's some sort of car behind me, ain't it? Yeah. They're right behind me. Like if only they knew that I was Josie Fuller, the king of soul, the world's greatest R&B artist to ever bless the microphone. I'm like, yo, I want to go back down that way, but since it's low visibility, then, you know, I'm like, okay, my visibility is like, man. One of my friends or my fans was like, wait, what you say? So how hard is it doing this? It's amazingly hard. Shoot, look, listen, check this out. All of them people that be doing it for fun, because they got, you know, millions of likes and views, and they like, I'm gonna do the bicycle challenge, and then they do it for a day, and then you notice the next day they back in their car, right? Because this is real. It's a couple people probably in New York, like in like New York and, you know, major metropolitan cities. Shout outs to them boys, because they out there going hard. They kind of do this every day. Some of them got 2 and 3 jobs, and then in the side town they do the DoorDash. They probably doing boss shit, because it's like, it's closer. Like to me, I gotta go like all the way downtown Greenville, which if I'm on a bike, I might can try to catch the bus. It'll kill your time too, like catching the bus. Not to mention every now and then I be confused whether people can drive or not, because people like to go around you down here versus just being patient and being like, look, let me just stay behind them like I'm following a bus. But other than that, it's pretty easy. Like now when like most of the restaurant people see me, they like have the order. They're like smiling because they're like, oh my God, this guy is actually door dashing on a bike. They've actually picked up on it and noticed it. They like, his ass is working hard for whatever little money he getting. So it's like, yeah, just be like, somebody, I think the chain came off the bike. No, it didn't. Somebody asked me like that door dashes in their car. They was asking me like, how much do I make versus them? They was like, they got a 10-minute order up the road. It was like $8. I was like, shit, I get a 12-minute order up the road that's like $4 and I have to deal with it. Like I just did a 19-minute ride. It really was kind of brisk. I'm not gonna lie. A 19-minute ride, it was kind of brisk. It was a little quicker than normal. Like it was maybe like 16 minutes, but it was still on the bike. So it was a 16-minute ride. They gave me like $4. I don't know if I'm getting tipped or not. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. Like, I just don't know. Like, I could be getting tipped, but from what I'm seeing, if it is a tip, it's like $1 or whatever, and maybe DoorDash isn't giving me the tip. I don't know. I don't want to like jump to conclusions. You know, I just be like, yo, I wish this made enough money to pay some rent real quick. Which technically, if I was to like pick up something else, yeah, it would, because that's what I'm trying to do now, is trying to find another job or either attract sales online every day. People shop at my website every day, josiefuller.com, you know, because I feel like, damn, I really did hit that. Like, that shit got my finger hurt. Did it hurt any? No. You guys probably seen a little bit of it. It probably ruptured the whole camera. And we're like, okay. Ooh. uphill. So for the first week to 2 weeks to even 3 weeks after doing this, I couldn't even move. I was like, my legs are not gonna make it. They're gonna flow right out from under me. But you know, how you doing? I pushed through it, realized I was amazing. You know, God's amazing. He wouldn't make anything less than that. So I'm amazing. And I just kept pushing through. And it's a way to make some money. You know, a couple days I didn't eat, but I ain't go out and DoorDash. I mean, I did eat a little bit, but that's on me. You be like, yo, how long will it take me to find a suitable job? You know, I walked to Wendy's in the rain and they told me they wasn't hiring no more. That got me upset, pumped up and motivated to be an entrepreneur even more. So I remember telling a lot of folks, there's no such thing as job security, which there isn't. You know, you think you're good until they start laying people off. And then, you know, you damn near in the same boat as me, you know, or in the same boat as folks that are less fortunate than the fortunate, so I would say. I mean, granted, in my book, we're all fortunate. We're fortunate to have life, like to be alive. We just fortunate for that. Like, the rest of it is like, yo, if you can't see the blessing in breathing, then God made no mistakes. But you're just not seeing the blessing in breathing. You know what I mean? Because it is what it is to me. Things I understand, I can't control. I'm not in control of everything. I'm just in control of some things that I do in my life. You know? Like, I'm not gonna just sit there and give up. You know, DoorDash was an opportunity to make some money. So I was like, shoot, fuck it. They gonna let me do it. Like this lady said, I didn't know they let you do it riding a bike in South Carolina. Neither did I. But when they said, yeah, approved, I was like, fuck it. Because I ain't got my license right now. And, you know, some people got more things than a little bit going on. Like my license is good, but only for maybe a moment. So I was figuring this would actually help me make enough money to pay some things and then get my license back, you know, and then keep going with my life. You know what I mean? But it's just not frequent enough. It's okay. Like today might have been like I might have got 6 orders. You feel me? But you got to look at it like this. I'm on a bike. So if I go 16, 20 minutes out of the way, I got to take 16, 20 minutes to get back or go to the closest hotspot area. You know what I'm saying? So when I go to the closest hotspot area, you know what I mean? Then I got to wait another 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 5, 10 minutes for another order. Might not even get another order. You know, a couple days last week, I ain't get no orders. And then at the end of the day, I got 1 order. And I was like, shit, this shit is terrible. And it's like, yo, I got to find something else to do while I'm doing it. I tried to get back in on Uber, but Uber is like being assholes. And they're like, no, we can't let you work with Uber anymore. And I set up a different account and set up another account, another email, and they flagged my name. And I was like, damn, I didn't even do shit. It was me and one Uber person that got into it, like an Uber customer service rep. We got into it over the phone. They cursed at me, I cursed at them. We was like, F it then. And I was like, you know what, I don't need you guys. And they was like, we don't need you. And ever since then, that shit was like 4 years ago. Ever since then, every time I log in to Uber, I get no love, I get no action. And when they be like, let's see if we can reactivate your account, I guess they get red flagged and I can't reactivate my account. It's just how it goes. So, you know, some days I'll be like, yo, I might say some dumb stuff like, yo, if I don't make a sale or if I don't get a DoorDash, I ain't gonna eat. I'd be for real. Like, I'd be like, yo, if I don't make a sale online, I'm probably not gonna eat today. Like, I'm trying to pay some rent. But I understand, it's like, yo, you trying to understand the economy is tough. And I'm like, it ain't that tough. People still got dang traveling and going places. Shoot, I want to go places too. But, you know, you can't just say that in a jealous way or in an envious way. You got to mean it in a motivated to go places way. So that's what I be like, motivated to go places. I be like, fuck it, I'm going somewhere. Like, I might not have much, but I'm going to figure that shit out. And like right now, I want to go to the Dollar Tree, but I'm like, I might as well hold on to everything I got until I got like a couple hundred or 100, or at least see how far tomorrow can get me when I wake up. hopefully some friends or somebody might rock with me in Greenville, South Carolina. That'll be like, yeah, bro, let's start a DoorDash team real quick. Well, I help, man. I'll make sure you get some money, and you know what I'm saying, just rock with me. Like, I bet we teamed up. You know what I mean? Split something. I throw gas in or something. Treat you to food one day. You treat whatever. However we do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's start a real team. But yeah. And content creation, because you know I do content creation. I'm a boss with it, but you know, at night I might need a little bit more help than most. It's like, yo, Twilight is so beautiful. I wish I could see at night, bro. Y'all just don't know, bro. Like, I almost just literally ended my life on the way back. Like, mind you, it's probably because I'm on the phone, but I did it last time without being on the phone. I just did not see that sign until the last minute. It's like that bitch popped up out of nowhere. You know how they be like, it doesn't exist until you see it. I was literally in that motion. It didn't exist until I seen it or until it hit me. Bam! Get it? Yeah, it be real, you know. I be right working on it. But you know, this sky, like sometimes when I look at the sky, I be like, this shit's so beautiful. It's like worth it. Like the scenery. Don't get me wrong, you would think that the city, like Taylor's or Greer or one of them, you would think that they wouldn't do that good in DoorDash or Uber Eats. But they actually do pretty good. They got a lot of restaurants up here. Like they got a lot like Jersey Mike's and, you know, couple like restaurants you ain't never heard of. I think they got a Mellow Mushroom up here. And like when it comes to Greer and stuff, maybe they got a Clocks and some other stuff, McDonald's, Taco Bell's, you know, the Reg, you know, got a McAllister's, a nice El Monterey taco place or something like. It's better than El Monterey, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could go there and get another taco. That should be fire. You gotta be able to pay $15 for a taco plate there. Telling you that, buddy. You know what I'm talking about? But look, I got my energy drink for tomorrow. So I plan to actually go in, play some U-Tester or Tester Up, because that's one of the like apps I've been like trying to see if I could make some money off Tester Up. Check me out on Twitch. I'll be playing my games live on Twitch and TikTok. You know, TikTok gaming and Twitch gaming. I almost ended my life again. Don't die in the Matrix, Josie. It's like when it gets, the darker it gets, the like more beautiful it gets, but then I can't see, so it kind of like irritates me, because I be wanting to look up at the sky and see everything. And I be knowing, like I remember standing outside with like an ex and she's like, the stars are so beautiful, and I was like, what's up, y'all? I was like just acting like I could see the stars, but I couldn't. And it was like, yo, funny. And then she looked over and she says, I bet you wish you had some glasses so you could actually see them. And I'm like, this chick is crazy. She know damn well I can't see these damn stars. That's crazy. No, but like every now and then, it's like God lends me his eyes and I can see the entire thing. It's like crazy, like with all of its entirety. Like I can see it all. Most of the time I just hear a lot of things. So I hear the close-up things most people probably don't pay attention to. Like even the things off in the distance. Like, and I guess that's like, because I can't see at night, my ears make up for it. I guess, I don't know. It's like being able to smell shit before I see it, because it's like, okay, I can smell something, but I can't see it, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. And then once I figure out what it is, I'm like, oh, I see it, you know? It's like, oh my God, that's terrible. Or, oh my God, that smells good. That's amazing, you know? Granted, I've been fully reprogramming myself. I am amazing. I am amazing. Say it with me. I'm amazing. I am amazing. Say it with me, because you're amazing too. I am amazing. I am amazing. I am as amazing as God, because I am in the image of God, and God is amazing. So therefore, I am amazing. I am amazing. You feel me? You're amazing. Don't ever forget that. Try hard. Even when it doesn't work, keep doing it. Keep going. Especially if it's something you know that's gonna pay off. You know, if you ever working out, you feel like you're getting tired, you fatigued, drink you some water, eat you some barley bread, and keep going. Nah, I was reading Numbers this morning, and I was reading Judges, and you know, it was talking about Gideon and how Gideon didn't believe that God was gonna help him, you know, overthrow the king. He had like God show him like 3 times, like, I don't know how I know you really, God, show me. And he's like, I'm sorry for doubting you, but show me once more. And then he's like, God's like, look, man, go into the camp, listen to what they're saying, and you're gonna understand that I done already gave this city to you. And, you know, Gideon goes in and he's like, he's hearing the soldiers and the people in the town speak. And they're like, yeah, I had a dream about a piece of barley bread. Came rolling into town and knocked over the king's throne and set the thing ablaze. It didn't really say it like that, but something like that. You got to go read Judges for yourself. The Gideon story kind of stood out to me. Kind of played in because I was like, yo, this is like so me right now. Like, I got to see it to believe it, you know? You go through so much in life, you know, and you don't see yourself being blessed. So you got to see the blessing to believe that you're being blessed. And a lot of us, we don't see it. We got to feel it, you know? It was my whole point to be like, maybe my other senses make up for the lack that I can't see the blessing, but I can feel the blessing. And every day and in every breath that I take, you know? It's like twilight. What's that like, you know? Amazing, right? Look how amazing the sky is, you guys. I remember like being a kid with my friends. We used to ask like, who painted the sky? Like, who y'all think painted it? And, you know, we'd all be like, God did, of course, you know, but, you know, deep in our minds, we'd like making up stuff like, well, should I painted that? I know I had to paint the fish in the sky. The Matrix! Just making sure ain't nobody behind me, you know? It's like I see better through the camera, and that's crazy, but I can't look through the camera. You know, I can't really just drive through the camera. I gotta drive by looking at the road. There's trash cans out in the road. I ain't got no light, no visible. Technically, you might can see, but I can't. I'm fucked up. Somebody was like, you need a bike light. And I was like, I need some money so I can buy that shit. Or buy a bike with a bike light on it. A bike light on it, you know. I'm still like trying to save up and buy that electric bike or moped. Or a car, you know. I'd really rather get the electric bike though. I just feel like I could just charge up my bike. But I said that about electric cars, and then, you know, I drove 2 of them and then I wound it up on the side of the road, like out of power. And I was like, damn. And I remember like the first time it happened, the tow guy was like, what you want me to do? And I'm like, well, shit, get me going, my boy. And he like, how? I said, shit, jump it. He said, if I jump your car, you won't have a battery anymore. And he's like, I don't have what you need to do this. He said, what you want me to do? I said, dang, bro, just shit, tow me to a charge station. And that's all he could do was tow me to a charge station. So we had to look up on the map. I was like, what was I at? I was somewhere down by the airport out the way in Atlanta. I was way down there, like somewhere out there. So it took me about 14, 20 minutes to get towed to the charge station. I had to call like another friend. She came and picked me up and met me there. You know, met me at the car. It took the tow truck at least 4 hours to get to me. Cause first of all, dude found me, but then missed me on the highway. So he had to go all the way back around and come back to me. It was crazy. And then the second time, I was like, idly, my shit went like dead, like with this chick in the car with me. And it like died as soon as we pulled up to the charge station. So they left, you know, the chick left and all that. And my partner, he was like, yo, it barely made it to the charge station. And then the car just cut off. I had to plug it up. I was like, yo, this is like, he had to pump it to the damn charge station. It was the first time I had to get the pump action in the electric car. Praying to God that re-energized just a little bit off of every break that we took. It was crazy. It was just a crazy day, you know. But then I'm not the only one. Like one of my friends, the little doggies, one of my friends, you know, he had a Tesla at one point, and I remember him calling, and he's like, bro, you remember I was talking shit about you? And I was like, what you talking about? He's like, man, I've been on the side of the road in my Tesla for about 4 hours now. I said, what happened? He said, man, I ran out of power almost close to Georgia. Like he was almost in Georgia and he ran out of power. I was like, damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. But they came and got him though, and they, you know what I'm saying? Well, when they came and got him, he said they had a thing. He said, but they couldn't use the thing, so they ended up like a electric car charger, but they couldn't figure out how to use it at that moment, so they ended up giving him a tow to the nearest charge station, which was happened to be a gas station, which turned into one of his best days ever. We hustlers, that's what we do. We get at the gas. I get at the right loves, and I got some CDs on me, QR codes or anything, bro. I'm gonna stand out there and be like, take one with you. Buy those, any of it. Like, I gotta go get more QR codes now because I only got like 8 of them, and I don't be wanting to hand them all out like that. I be like, donate. It's a hustle, man. Everything about some money these days because you gotta pay bills. Like, they don't stop. Like, and even when you get behind, they still be like, hey, where my money at? And you know that it's right there. And as soon as you get some money, it's already gone. Like, I might make 400-500. It's already gone to some bills that I already owe. That's just how it goes. I gotta make it first. That's how I be looking at it. So I be like, attracting sales. People shop at my website every day, josiefuller.com. Ha ha ha. That's the drop. Sorry about that if you guys are hearing the brake scrub. I'm trying to make sure I don't die going down this hill. Because technically, what I see in the phone ain't what I see in real life. It's like the phone is adding double digital specs to it. And I wish I could just get the phone and drive like it's on a video game. I'm going to try to do that. Hold on. I'm kind of doing it, but I got to keep looking up to make sure I ain't going too far to the road. It's crazy because the phone got it looking way brighter than what it is in reality to me. And when I look at the phone, I can tell that it's way brighter than what it is on reality to me. But my eyes keep forcing me to look up at the sky like that instead of, what I'm saying? Because that's how I end up seeing the entire road. I can see the whole thing like that when I only when I look up. So when the visibility break down and I'm looking up, I can only see the road by looking up. That's crazy. I can only see the open path by looking up. Look, that should be beautiful. Like that whole sky range is like crazy, It's like I finally was like, I wish I would have went to the bonfire of a lifetime. It's like, yo, that shit was fire. Like, yo, that shit was fire. It's almost there and shit, and it's like, what? Like, yo, like in a dream, I went down this hill I'm going down. But I got a homie that went down this hill. He cavemanned it. Like, when we was like, I think I was like 22. He was like 18 or something like that. And he's like a skateboarder. My homie Step, bro, he got dang caveman this hill and damn near fell on his face. I'm talking about, it was epic, sad, and funny at the same time. Because it was like, he's legendary for it. Like, he survived it for one thing. But that's legendary. But I had a dream that I ran into a deer coming down here on my bike. That I actually, boom, popped the deer and flipped over and landed on the horns. And I was like, yeah, I got to get a light. This ain't make sense. You feel me? Maybe. Every now and then I wake up and I think something's up. But then I'll be like, fuck it. It's cool. Just keep on. I had to cancel that last week because I wasn't going to make it. Once I realized it was 5:30 and I asked my GPS, like, when does it get dark? And GPS was like 5:30. Then I looked at my watch. I realized time went back. And I was like, damn, I didn't realize time went back. I had to change my watch and everything. It's crazy. All right, in another life. I'm telling y'all, I probably died on that little what's the name. I just impaled myself. It was crazy. I almost did. I almost completely impaled myself, you guys. So now I'm like, okay, be careful. It's crazy. I made the right call because you never know what could happen at night on the road. But look, you guys, since I can't see what's in front of me and I'm gonna have to use my flashlight to get down the hill, I love you guys. It's been 34 minutes of amazingness, awesome sauce. You guys are amazing. Say it with me. I am amazing. I am amazing. The man and the cat. The man and the cat. Yeah. Oh, what's up? The man and the cat. Bro, I was trying to figure that out. The road can be scary. Yes, it can. The man and the cat. It can be terrifying. You get road rage and it become even scarier. But thank you guys for checking me out. It's a million creators online. I'm glad you guys came in and rocked with me for the time that you guys came and rocked with me. Please stream my music. Check out everything else I have to offer. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Blessings come to you each and every day.